We'll resume recording. Hi, everybody. Gail Zentek here. Thanks for your patience in getting started today. I was having a little technical difficulties here on Zoom, but we're good. We're good to go. Today, so here I am, Gail Zentek. I am associate broker with eXp Realty, Network Team Homes, eXp Realty. I'm also a senior executive referral partner with Send Out Cards. I've been with Send Out Cards for the past 11 and a half years. And today we're going to be talking about scheduled sends. Now there's three types of cards that we send with Send Out Cards. And it's we've gone over the Heartfelt card send, we've gone over group sends, and now today we're going to be talking about scheduled sends. So let me go over a little bit of logistics for you, and we're going to do some math. I've got some notes here. We're going to do some math around what makes sense for you. So the Heartfelt card send, in my opinion, is still the most amazing and effective way to use Send Out Cards in our business. So the reason I say that is because if you can celebrate and connect with people at a personal level, acknowledging who they are and what they mean to you in your life, then they're going to remember you when it comes time for business, right? So just to kind of go over, behind me, I've got a whole bunch of Heartfelt card sends that I've received in the last week or so. So this one's from my friend Tressa Ellis. This is a Heartfelt card. She saw a picture of Steve and I. She typed a personal message, her custom branding on the back, and this is a Heartfelt card send. I got this one today from my good friend Alicia. Alicia sent this. This is a big card. So see, here we go. We've got a 5x7. This is an 8x11 big card. And this is a Heartfelt card. Recently, my husband and I went snowmobiling up in Idaho, and this is a picture that she took off Facebook. Took these pictures off Facebook, big card, and simply said, Gail, your adventures are an inspiration to everyone who knows you. Enjoy all the minutes, Alicia. And so these are some of my favorite pictures, and now I have that on my back desk to remind me and to keep me focused on what's important in life, spending time with people who make you laugh and feel loved. So thank you, Alicia, for that card. Now, there's also group sends. Group sends are cards to one or more people. So it could be a campaign, and I'm going to go into my account and I'm going to share with you specifics. So let's just take a look at my account. I'm going to share my screen with you, and we'll go right into Send Out Cards. So when you log into your account, you have the ability to sign up for different packages. We talked about the Heartfelt card sends. If you send at least 3 cards every day, the premium package is a must for you to have. That's 90 cards a month for $97. That includes the stamp. Today we're going to talk about the enterprise plan. We're going to talk about the combination of group sends and scheduled sends. Okay, so any group send. Okay, I think we're back on. I apologize. I'm having some issues with the internet today, but here we are. We're back on. So let's go back to the share, and we'll keep on going. So I'm just going to do a little test for those who are in here with me in the webinar. Will you please type in the chat if you can both hear and see me, so that I know that it says we're streaming live on Facebook. So that's great. I just want to make sure that those of you who are in here, the participants, just drop a little chat and let me know that you can both hear and see me okay. Okay? Maybe Deb, you've been a good chatter for me. So I'm just going to keep going. You know what? If all else fails, we redo it, right? There's no pressure, really. I do this every day of my life. So, okay, we're just going to go and go back over to the share. Okay, so the enterprise. We talked about group sends. And listen, take out a piece of paper and a pencil, because I'm going to have you do some math around this. Okay, so the enterprise plan is $147 a month times 12 months equals $1,764 a year. Now, with those 110 group sends, because as you can see here, 100 free cards towards group sends and your loyalty rewards, which is 10 group sends a month. So group sends, loyalty rewards, you're going to spend $726 a year in additional postage. Okay, I'm going to go back to the questions here. Okay, said I cut out a couple times, but most part we're good. 110 group sends each month times 12 months is 1,320 cards. Now, you have the unlimited card sends also. With this, you have the unlimited single card sends, and I coach you to send at least 3 Heartfelt cards every single day. That's 1,095 cards a year. So take 1,320 cards from the enterprise plan plus 1,095 Heartfelt cards. I'm going to assume that you're going to send at least 3 cards every day, is 2,415 cards for $2,490, and that brings your cost to sending these group sends to $1.03 per card, and that includes the postage. So now if you go over the 110 in any given month, you're going to spend $1.75 plus postage, or about $2.30 for a card. Here's what I want to talk about today, adding on the Elite and the Elite Plus package. So if you're more into sending scheduled cards, so let's go and look at what a scheduled card is. So here's a scheduled card. It's defined as any saved card set to go out on a specific date or special occasion. A specific date or a special occasion. So let's take a look at that as far as campaigns. I have campaigns that are set up to go immediate. You can see these two. There's a buyer campaign, 5 touches, 3 touches. When I go to the ones I've created, you can see birthday immediate. So this is scheduled to go out immediate. That's going to be a group send. I can send this card to people, and I'll give you an example of that, and I'll pull up some birthdays in my calendar. I have my Flower Fest invite. When I view this item, it's scheduled to go out on April 12th. This is a scheduled card. It's scheduled to go out at a date in the future. When I look at, let's go down here to my buyer campaign. I'll bring up the buyer campaign. I'm going to share with you my buyer campaign, my seller campaign, a few other campaigns that I have, and share with you my internet. I apologize today, you guys. My internet's just being really pokey. We even reset the modem before we got on this call today. So let's go back. So we'll go back to the purchased ones. So here's my buyer campaign. So I have 5 cards that are going out in a buyer campaign. So when our buyer closes on a home, then we implement this campaign. It's got a card that goes out immediately. This is a placeholder, Love Where You Live. This is a placeholder for a picture of our clients on the front of the card. So immediately this goes out with a 4-pack of brownies. This is important to remember. Inside left, now in here, I'm going to show you this so you can see exactly what these cards are like. Okay, so if I edit this campaign, remember this is a 5-card campaign. Now, when I close on the house, I have the ability then to change this picture. I can click right here and I can go over, let me see, find a house, find a house. I send lots of cards. Here we go. So I can just click on the picture and load the front of the house onto the card. And then also on the inside left, I have the ability to add 2 pictures. So example, you're at closing and you take pictures. You go through the final walkthrough, you take a picture of them with the sold sign in front of the house, and then you upload that into the card. All the cards say basically the same thing. First name, this is going to pull from your contact manager. So if you're working with a couple, here's what I say. Put them in 3 times. That's what we have to do right now. So if it's Steve and Gail Zintek, you're going to have Steve and Gail in the first name field, Zintek in the last name field. And then when you send this card, it's going to say Steve and Gail. Congratulations on the purchase of your new home. What a joy to watch you settle into a place you dreamt of and worked diligently to get. It was a pleasure to serve you and thank you for your trust. Create magnificent memories in the years to come. Let us know if there's anything you need. Blessings, Steve and Gail. And there's a picture of us with our bike donation. Many of you know that for each home we sell, we donate one bike to Toys for Tots. So down here's a little message. We will be donating a brand new bike on your behalf to Toys for Tots at Christmas time this year. On the back of the card is our logo. So there we have, now I just updated that with the picture of the home. Well, that's okay. So then 3 months goes out. This is a card that's going out in 3 months. Home sweet home. And then on the inside, it just says, it's been a few months since you closed on your home. Know we are here if any lingering questions come up. Hope life is treating you kind. You deserve that. We are grateful for you, Steve and Gail. Again, logo on the back. Now, 12 months is the anniversary card. So that's going out with a 2-pack of brownies. Happy home anniversary. On the inside, we have our message. We always used to say, this is where we talk about your family. And then on the back, we have continued blessings in your new home. It does have words in there. Okay, I'm going to move on because when the internet's pokey, it just says congratulations. I wonder if I click edit, it'll show it better. There we go. Here we go. It's hard to believe it's been a year since you closed on your home. We hope you're still loving your home and making wonderful memories. If you need anything, please don't hesitate to call. Happy home anniversary, Steve and Gail. And this is on the inside. So that is the third, or the anniversary card. It goes out with a 2-pack of brownies. And then we have 2 other cards that go out throughout the year. One is a flat card. Every summer has its story. Simply the front of the card as a template, we've added a beautiful sunset from our lake with a picture of our pontoon boat. And on the back, it just says, we are sending you thoughts for a summer story that makes you smile. Let us know what fun things you have planned, right? That's a little call to action. Lets them know we're interested in about them and what they have going on. If you're around Three Rivers, come take a cruise with us around Clear Lake, Steve and Gail. So that's scheduled to go out May 11th. And then this one is scheduled to go out for Thanksgiving. And this is the 5-card campaign for our buyers who buy with us. And I'm gonna break down some math for you around this, and I'm gonna share with you why the Elite and the Elite Plus package makes sense for you. So I guess the internet's gonna be slow. All right, so that's the 5-card campaign. Notice these 2 cards, and I don't know if you noticed how these are purchased campaigns versus my campaigns. Now, you all have the ability to create your own campaigns, and if you notice, I have a few that I've created. I actually have, let's see if it'll go to page 2 now. I have 56 campaigns that I have created over time. So, okay, so here is our seller campaign. This is the 5 cards that go out to a seller. Immediate, congratulations on the sale of your home. 3 months, thankful and grateful. Anniversary, a little bit different card. May 11th. So the reason I do this, your verbiage is different from a seller than it is a buyer. In the instance that maybe a seller isn't purchasing another home. So it's been a year since you closed on the sale of your home. We wanted to pause and say one more time, thank you for your trust in hiring us for the job. We hope this past year has been one filled with good memories. Let us know how you're doing. We think of you often and always with a smile. Steve and Gail. And then on the back, that's our branding. So this is our 5 touch seller campaign goes out with a 4-pack of brownies, a 2-pack of brownies, the same summer card, a little bit different Thanksgiving card, and then the 3 months feeling grateful card is, it's been a few months since you closed on your home. Know we are here. If any lingering questions come up, hope life is treating you kind. You deserve it. We are grateful for you. So a little bit different thinking of you card 3 months after they close. So this is doing two things. It's staying in touch with somebody over the course of the year, and it's system in place where you can, as some say, set it and forget it, but it's keeping in touch with people. So I want to go back and talk about now the elite packages. So let's go back to pricing. And we're going to go down here to the elite and the elite plus package. And the elite, I purchased the elite plus package, $995 for 1,000 scheduled cards. So remember, when I say scheduled, it's a card that's going out in the future. So that 5-card campaign is being scheduled throughout the year. And I needed a plan that would allow me to take those cards that would normally be $1.75 down to 99 cents per card, because I'm going to use those 1,000 cards over the course of the next 12 months. So that's what it is, 1,000 touches to use towards scheduled card sends. Postage is not included, so I'm going to do the math around this for you. Unlimited access to the campaigns in the campaign store. I'm going to go over there and show you the campaign store. 12 months to use these 1,000 sends. The Essentials Pack, which is the first impressions card and your personal handwriting font and 4 signatures. Here's the bonus. I'm on the Enterprise subscription, so if I exceed 1,000 cards in a year, all the cards going forward are only 99 cents for the duration of this year. So let's go to the campaign store, because many of you like to personalize things, and send out cards allows you to turn in your handwriting font. So if you buy either the Elite, which is 500 cards, brings your cost down to $1.25 per card, $1.25 per card, or the Elite Plus, which brings your cost to 99 cents per card, scheduled sends. It includes the Essentials Pack. So in the Essentials Pack, you get the beautifully professionally designed first impressions cards that are dropped into your account, and you get your handwriting font and signatures. This is a $99 value that comes with your purchase. See, if I went to click on buy, I'm going to see, we might be really slow with this. It'll come up free. I'm just going to tell you. So now we're going to go down and look at some of the campaigns. There's a lot of campaigns that are created for B&I, networking, construction. Maybe you work in new construction or remodeling. But I'm going to scroll past most of these. There are some generic ones, and I'm going to get down here to the real estate ones. Here we go. And as I scroll through here, I'm going to show this to you. So if I view the details on this 5-card campaign, notice I used this card and this card in my buyer campaign. What I did was I replaced the first card, the immediate card. I replaced the birthday with the summer story, and I replaced the holiday card with the Thanksgiving card. Now I can click buy and see, because I have the Elite Plus package, that $135 campaign is essentially free. And when I just click buy, it's going to put it right into my account. So I'll be able to show you that a little bit later. There's several. Thanks for the new listing, our new listing, thank you. So let's take a look at what these are. So here's thanks for the listing. There's pre-designed messages. You have the ability to go in and recreate what you want it to say. There's one for seller congrats and buyer congrats. So this is a seller congrats. And again, you have the ability, you can collect this. I can collect this free. I can collect any campaign I want in the campaign store for the next year. I can even go down, let's just retail sales. If I wanted to purchase, I like this. Thank you for shopping with us. Oh, anyway, just as a visual, I'm going to show you. I'm going to buy this. Again, it's $0 because I have the Elite or the Elite Plus package. Oh, this one says 104. I'm not going to buy that. Let's go in and see. I'm going to make sure this is working because, you know, if it's not working correctly, then I can call customer service at Sendo Cards and make sure it's working correctly in the long run. So we'll try this one more time and see what it comes up. Again, it's taking a long time, so I'm going to just bypass this. Last chance. Okay. So anyway, that's what you get. You get the ability to go in and purchase those at no cost when you have the Elite or the Elite Plus package. So the Elite package, the Elite Plus package is designed for users who connect with the masses through scheduled card sends or drip campaigns. Included in the Elite Plus package are 1,000 scheduled cards, postage is not included, and unlimited access to the professionally designed campaigns in the campaign store. You also receive the Essentials pack, which is your handwriting, font, and signatures. So when I click on my account, I want to show you. So here we have, you can see down here, this is my Elite Plus add-on. I only have 120 cards of 1,000 cards left because I'm a high-level sender sending scheduled cards. So let's take a look at a little bit more math around what this looks like. So we did the math around the 147. So the 147, and let me stop the share for just a second. So the math around the 147, so $147 a month for the enterprise package, plus the postage that you would use if you sent all 110 cards a month. You're not obligated to, but I'm doing the highest form of math, is $2,490 a year. You purchase the Elite, okay. So $2,490. So that equals 1,320 cards, 110 times 12. You do your unlimited Heartfelt card send. So I'm using the example of 3. You're not limited to 3 Heartfelt cards a day. I'm just saying that's what my average is, 3 to 5 cards every single day. And you will get to that point as you use this service. So I'm going to base my math on 3 cards a day. That's 1,095 cards a year. So if you add those two together, 2,415 cards a year for $2,490, that's $1.03 per card. Now we're going to add on $1,000 for the Elite Plus package, which is 1,000 touches a year, 1,000 scheduled cards. $550. If I send every one of those scheduled cards, it's going to be $550 in postage for a total of $4,040. $4,040. There's additional 1,000 cards, so that's for 3,415 cards. And I know this is the math problem, right? There it is. There's the math problem. I wrote it out. It's $1.18 per card. Now, you notice that I added a 4-pack of brownies and a 2-pack of brownies. Our goal is to close on 36 homes a year. That's our goal. You know, we've averaged 50 over the last 7-8 years. Our goal is 36. So if we put 36 people on a buyer or seller campaign, that's going to cost an additional $1,152 for the brownies. The cost of the brownies and the shipping. And that breaks down to a 2-pack of brownies is $11.26 to send, and a 4-pack is $18.35 to send. So $29.61 per client a year. So if you add all that up, the total cost is $5,192. Now, I want you to think about what your average commission is. Here in Southwestern Michigan, our average sale price is really about $150,000. Steve and I are closer to the $200 to $250 range price point. So I'm going to say just to keep math easy, our average commission is $5,000 a closing. Now, some of you who are in the East Coast or the West Coast, you're going, how can you make it on that? I know your average commission is probably $20,000. So you do your own math around this and see if it makes sense to you. So for $5,192, we close an average of 36 homes a year. That's roughly $200,000 a year in income, and we spend $5,192. Pretty good math, right? When you have a repeat and referral business. So I did a self-analysis, and I want you to do a self-analysis too, to see what your return on your investment would be, because there's all kinds of marketing ideas and plans out there that you can use. I'm here to tell you that for the past 11.6 years, we've used send out cards. For the past 8 years, we've had 100% referral business. And I want you to think about that, because our marketing, and we do send a few more gifts. So I'm just going to double it. Let's say Steve and I spend $10,000 a year using send out cards to send cards and gifts. And here's what we do. We send cards to really everybody. I did a little self-evaluation over the last 5 days, and I'll go in and show you that. So you can, I'm much one about showing my work and not telling you what I do and telling you what to do. You have to do what you want to do. So if we made $10,000, spent $10,000 to make $200,000, is that worth it? And here's again an example. I'll go into my card history. I'm going to go back into, let's just go back into, from the 14th through today. And this is all cards. So this is pending and fulfilled. We've sent 39 cards in the last, 5 days? So what is that roughly? And here's an example. I sent the Pumpkin Fest card to myself so I can make sure that everything works out, and to Elise, so birthday cards. We have birthday cards that are scheduled cards. This is immediately, they go out as a group send. This is a birthday card. It pulls the first name, and it has a picture or branding on the back that's more lifestyle. Here's our event card. So this is Pumpkin Fest. This will go out next year. It's scheduled to go out. Our event is going to take place on October 12th, 2019, and here's our branding. So I sent those as examples to make sure that they would turn out okay. Birthday card. My friend Peter had his 50th birthday. They posted pictures on social media, and so a card went out celebrating Peter for his 50th birthday. Again, you can see all the different heartfelt cards. Here's a card to my grandson wishing him a happy birthday. That's a picture of him in Florida with his other grandparents. And so 2 pages. These are heartfelt and scheduled card sends. Okay, follow-up. I know you guys like to see follow-up cards. This is what we sent to the client who purchased our home, our personal residence, 13 years ago, 12 and a half years ago. We went out last week. They will be listing with us this summer. take a picture, simple card for the front. And I was sitting on the couch, and the dog Indy was over by the fireplace and just like totally chilling. And then a brief message. It was really good to see you. Your home brought back good memories. Thank you for thinking of us and trusting us to help you through this transition. Please reach out with your questions and the branding. So this is a way to use send out cards, heartfelt, group sends, scheduled card sends, and I'm just going over my notes, see if I left anything out. I want you guys to know that there is power in using this amazing system. There's power in using send out cards to keep in touch. You know, we have our top 100. You can create groups within send out cards, so it makes it easy to send those scheduled sends. When it comes time to sending out our invitations for our Flower Fest and our Pumpkin Fest, you know, you just saw, I sent myself a copy. This was last year's. The new one's coming. Those are scheduled to go out September 14th. And I can pick the group of people, the 250 people that we invite to our client event. Boom, it's done. As you can see, there's no shortage of me using up 1,000 scheduled card sends over the course of a year. It's been since October 1st when they announced the Elite Plus. I was the first person in send out cards to go in and purchase that Elite Plus system because I knew I would use it. And I know what it does for us. We also we send to our farm area. So we market to our top 200, sphere of influence, family, friends, past clients. You can follow up after your client events. You can invite to your client events. Birthdays, you can schedule out birthdays. Just because, you know, our New Year's bike card we send out to, I think we've sent it out to 200 plus people every year. After our donation, we take pictures, we celebrate what we do, and we send it out to people that matter in our life. So there you have it. That's how Steve and Gail Zintek use send out cards to build a repeat and referral business and stay in touch, stay top of mind. And I hope that you found value in this webinar, and watch it over and over. If you have questions about it, please don't hesitate to reach out with a message on Facebook. I'm happy to help you understand and help you do the math around what makes sense for you. As you know, we are referral partners with send out cards. What that means is we share send out cards with others and we get paid. Cody Bateman is a very generous person to have availed us. I'm going to send cards. I was on another call today and there was something that was said, if it's something you're going to do anyway, why wouldn't you look at the opportunity and business side of it? If you're going to send cards and you're going to use this service, then why not, for $59 a year, sign up as a referral partner and share this with others so you can, one, either offset the cost of your marketing or build a revenue stream. You know, we're in a day and age where multiple streams of income are important. You know, you're as good as your last 90 days. Think about that. You close on a house. We put a house under contract today. My good friend's house went under contract. Right now we have one active listing because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 homes are pending. Someone asked me about my pipeline. We have 22 listings, buyers, mostly listings. I'm really happy about that. In our pipeline already this year. It's February 19th, 2019, and we have 22 opportunities for sales in our pipeline this year right now. So I want to encourage you And when I look over that, it's the interaction we've had with people, ongoing with people. One is a buyer who we sold their mom's. We listed and sold their house, and they bought a house probably 8 years ago. Last year, Steve helped her mom. We listed her house and she bought a house. There's 4 transactions. Unfortunately, sometimes marriages break up. So she's divorced and now she needs to buy a house. 5 transactions from one person that we stayed in touch with. The people we sold our home to, our personal home to 13 years ago in 2006, reached out to us to list their home and help them in this next transition. Looking at some of the others, Steve just got off the phone today with a guy he golfed with his son. And now this gentleman's looking to enlist us to list their property and perhaps buy. They're not sure what they want to do at this point. A couple that we sold a home to in 2012 messaged us while we were on vacation and said, Gail, it looks like you're having a blast snowmobiling. When you get home, would you please give us a call? We want to list our home. We had that meeting. They're going to be listing at the first part of April this year. You guys, what you do on a consistent basis will dictate where you're going to be in the next 2 to 5 years. Start today. Start being consistent today. Start putting a plan in place today that's going to benefit you in the future. So, Gail Zintek, signing out. Thanks for being here with me.